Hey everybody, Marcus here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, it is a windy Monday here in Idaho, but I'm kind of in a different part of town than I usually fly in right now. There's some things here that I want to show you. There's a ton of development that's going on in Idaho, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of it now. There's a lot going on. Of course, we need to do our droney. Let's do that right now. Send this guy up. And by the way, I'm flying the Air 3S today is what you're seeing. So let me pick up the camera here a little bit, and you can see the Boise front off in the distance. But everywhere you look here, I'm right in the middle of a spot that they kind of laid down some new pavement, and I'm sure this is probably going to be a business district right here. Potentially apartments too, because you're going to see, as I move around here, you're going to see a ton of new apartment buildings as well. I mean, the area is just growing so fast that they got to have places for people to live. So the other thing that I want to mention is that right now I am flying with the DJI RC2, and it's such a pleasure. I've been flying drones lately where I've had to use my phone for an FPV feed, and being able to fly with an all-in-one controller, it's a treat. I guess that's what I'm going to tell you. It really makes you appreciate what you got. But anyway, let's go. I'm going to move over this way. I kind of parked in a spot kind of away a little bit from what I want to show you, and we're going to make use of the telephoto lens on the Air 3S as well. But one of the things that really caught my eye as I came around the corner, I didn't know this was here before, but if you look there, that looks like a tree, doesn't it? I'm picking up the camera, putting it right in center of the frame. Looks like a tree. It's not a tree, that's a cell phone tower. I know that they often decorate cell phone towers to look like trees. I've just never seen one before in Idaho. But what are we going to do? We need to do an orbit around it, right? So I'm going to do a manual orbit around this cell phone tower. I just think this is awesome. Cell phone tower disguised as a tree. It was weird. I was looking off in the distance and I'm going, man, that's an odd looking tree there standing out in the middle of everything. Took me a second to figure out that it wasn't really a tree. And you'll see, I think, I'm going to back off from it here. I think you'll see the reason for it here in a second. So as I move around, you're going to see all these cars in this parking lot. These are employees of this store right here. So if you're from the Midwest, you probably are familiar with Scheels. It is a giant sporting goods store, and this one has been open for, I don't know, maybe a year, not that terribly long. It's not been open too long. I'm going to grab some altitude because I don't want to bother anybody, but I'm going to get you, we're going to use the telephoto lens to get some looks at some of the features, at least on the outside of this store. And let me tell you what, they've got some cool stuff there, but it's not cheap. You see that high part of the roof there? There is an indoor Ferris wheel inside the store there. So yeah, lots going on. They run a Ferris wheel inside. So I am going to see if I can switch to the 3x lens yeah, manned aircraft nearby. So we are dropping in altitude here, folks. I don't see him on the map and I don't hear him, but we got a warning, so we're going to stay far lower than what they would be. Well, that's gone away, so it was at the periphery. But anyway, what we're going to do here is switch to the, we're going to use the zoom wheel, And I'm going to zoom in on some stuff here. Let's kind of center up on the front of the store. And right now we're just cropping in on the sensor. And I was going to see if it would switch to that next camera, and it will not while we're shooting. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that button, the 3x button. And I'm sure what it did is it stopped recording and started recording again. So there you see the front of the store. But there's a lot of things to look at here. So there's all kinds of statues, and mind you, again, we're at the 3x limit of the telephoto lens here, but we can crop in on that too. And let's look what this guy. So you got a statue of a bow hunter. And then down there, I know one of those is Abe Lincoln. I can't remember what the other one is, but you got a series of bronze statues. Let's move down here and you'll see some more. And the whole store is decorated like that. They have all kinds of just interesting things to look at. Yeah, that looks like a fly fisherman right there. And what is the other one down there? I should have taken notes so I could tell you what all of these are. And we are zoomed into 9x zoom now. We're cropping in on the sensor. So let's go back out. Yeah, there's not another one there. But also, if you look at these walkways, let me see if I can get over the top of a walkway. Every one of these walkways has statues on it too. Let's get the camera down, and then, for instance, right there, they, you know, let me zoom in on that. Is that a? Yeah, I can't tell just looking at my FPV screen. I think that's a football player, but all over. Let's just see if we can back up down this walkway, all zoomed in here, and see the other statues. Yeah, there's another one right there, and then I know they got one. Yeah, that one that says I think it says yeah, it's Scheels, and on the other side I think it says we love that you're here. But anyway, let's go back out to 3x, and yeah. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. It's kind of an interesting store. So let's switch back to the 1x camera. And I appreciate that it started recording again. It does, the drone is doing that automatically down. Now, what used to happen to me is that I would forget to hit the record button in a situation like that when I'd switch cameras. But let's just show you a ton of the development here. That freeway off in the distance is Interstate 84. And there's just, this is all industrial development. I mean, you know, businesses of one kind or another. I know, I'm just trying to remember. I know one of them is like a Paychex business, and just a number of different businesses here. And then, of course, you're going to see a lot of residential as well. Boy, it's windy. My hat is just about to blow away, so I had to stop there for a second to grab my hat because it was about to get blown off my head. But anyway, let's move back this direction, and I want to show you on the other side of this street right here. There is a bunch of development. So this main drag here, if you can see off in the distance there, is called 10 Mile. And this was all, everything you see here was farmland not long ago. And it's just really getting super developed. And they're, what you come up with is kind of like mini urban settings, you know, that have shopping and everything for all of the housing that you see around it. So yeah, what do we got down here? Let's take a look and see. I'm sure this is probably a restaurant or something along those lines. Yeah, that looks, is that a, hang on here, we're gonna go, we're going to go to the, well, we're just going to crop in on the sensor. Yeah, I thought that was a Chick-fil-A, and it is. Look at that. I don't know if it's open yet. Yeah, but typically, it must not be open yet because, well, maybe. Typically, Chick-fil-A is so busy, but maybe this one is just hasn't had the chance to get real busy yet. Yeah, so let's look in here. Yeah, there's a Zeppo's restaurant. So these are all restaurants here. But anyway, just giving you a look at what we have here. So
fly with caution.
So I'm getting another manned aircraft nearby. So we're dropping in altitude here. Yeah, let's just bring this guy right back to us. So it must be right on the periphery. I think we're kind of, we're probably, a good 10 miles from the Boise airport. But I think what it is we're kind of lined up with, and that's aircraft that are coming over. And of course, they're way high up there. But at any rate, here is, big apartment complexes. And they're just building these huge apartment complexes everywhere. It's pretty wild. And then, you can see, we're just coming back into our home point here, where I'm at. I mean, there is stuff, just, all this whole area, I'm sure, within a year or two, will be fully developed. And, not long ago, it was an industrial or farmland. So guess what? Look what I'm seeing here now. I didn't know that Tesla moved in over here. Look at this. Here's our Tesla dealer. Previously to this, I have been to the Tesla dealer before, but it was in an industrial section of Boise, and this is in Meridian. So again, this is all new stuff. Let's just, I think we can play Frogger here and get across the road and maybe take a look at this. Let's see what's down there. This is for, this will be for Eddie and Billy Kyle. Look at all these, I see Cyber trucks. I can't tell exactly just looking at my FPV screen, but yeah, there's a few Teslas there. That's for sure. Okay, let's pick up that camera. Tesla City, that's what that is. And then, yeah, we've got, I don't know, whatever this business is here, a lot of trucks there. What does that say? Amazon, of course it's Amazon, right? I should have known that. Yeah, there's more Amazon warehouses in this town. They're everywhere. Amazon is something else. But yeah, Tesla built this building here. This is new. I wonder how long they've been here, because the last time I visited a Tesla dealer, they were in Boise itself, and they were in the middle of an industrial area. Okay, let's hit return to home, and let me see if I can get across the street here. Play Frogger a little bit as we get an open spot through traffic. And boom, we're across the street. And I'm going to get one more look at my cell phone tower off in the distance here. Let's throw this baby in sport mode. Let's get out there. And then we'll do a return to home from my cell phone tower. I just think this is awesome that they made a cell phone tower look like a tree. This drone is quick too. We're over 50 miles an hour, flying towards the tree. And of course, remember, no obstacle avoidance while you're in sport mode. Okay, put it back into normal mode. Let's do another loop around our tree cell phone tower, and we'll bring this guy home. I just think that's, I don't know, you guys probably don't get as big a kick out of that as I do, but yeah, okie dokie. Let's hit return to home. I'm going to do it on the controller.
Return to home.
And
Positioning accuracy poor.
why is it telling me?
Unable to return to takeoff point.
It's telling me.
Closely monitor environment ahead.
It's telling me that visual system accuracy is poor, and I don't understand why. But anyway, we'll watch it. We'll see how it does here. I've got the augmented green line, so I can see where we're coming back, and it's coming back at about 25 miles an hour. So yeah, I'll let it come back here, and then I'll join you again. Okay, so we're almost home. We've got 27 satellites. I do not understand what that little warning was about vision system accuracy. But let's take a look and let's see what it does when it tries to land here. And of course,
Fly with caution.
yeah, and it's telling me fly with caution. Oh, manned aircraft nearby, but we're coming down. We're not that high to begin with. And let's see where this guy, when it drops the camera down.
Landing.
Yeah, so it's right on its landing spot. So I don't know what that warning was. Yeah, so look at that. Yeah, it's going to hit its landing spot. That is exactly where it took off from. So yeah, and down it comes.
Make sure landing area.
Yeah, I'm going to click OK there. It wanted me to make sure the landing area was okay. I mean, it landed right in the exact spot that it took off from. Okay, so I tried to get the drone to focus on me so we could do this conclusion. Got it sitting on the back of my, on the bed of my pickup truck. But anyway, hey, this was just a little bit of a flight. I just wanted to show you something different. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a tour around Meridian, Idaho. We got to see the big Scheels over there. Chick-fil-A that I didn't even know was there yet. So this place is growing so fast, it's wild. And you can see all the development that's taking place. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, oh, we got to, I almost forgot, we got to see the new Tesla dealership over here as well. So I'll have to talk to Eddie Nunez about that, as well as maybe Billy Kyle. But anyway, that's about it. This is Marcus with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate that you took the time to watch this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.